of Shista Shri Nanda Kumar ji, other members and members of Association of Shista, previous speakers, Shri Narendra Mohan ji, who has come from Kanpur, Shri Roshanlal Tamak, Shri N.V. Padiyar, Mr. Sylvester. I could not read the name of other dignitaries on the dais, so I express my greetings to all of them who are on dais and members of various mills, managements of sugar factories in Tamil Nadu. I'm told some officials have come from some other state also. So I welcome them also on behalf of the Department of Sugar Tamil Nadu. And I think it's a great gesture on part of the association to organize such events because we all learn from others. We think each one of us are experts in this field, but when we learn from when we listen others, we think we are nothing. Many people have done much more than what we are attempting to do. They've already done, and they might have succeeded or failed also. I remember I was director of sericulture some 15 years back. So I was just, as an IS officer, like I'm sugar for 1 year only. So I know a little bit of sugar. You are all having 30 or 40 years of experience. Your entire life has gone in sugar sector. So there are benefits of being a professional in one field, and there are benefits of a journalist in that field because a person who is in that field would have developed cynicism after some time. This industry is doomed, nothing will happen. But a new person who comes from outside has, ability to take risk because he may not know the pros and cons. So sometimes that helps. So I remember I was meeting the minister. Minister was also new. So I was sitting with him. Another officer was sitting with me. I did not know his background. So I was telling, sir, sericulture, we can do a lot, sir. Now only 50,000 hectares is there in Tamil Nadu. We can take it to 1.5 lakh hectares. We will do post-cocoon sector. We will bring machinery. We will do automatic reeling. Minister was also very happy. He was also new government. And so then when I finished, the other officer who is much senior to me, who has been director of sericulture, who has been the member secretary of Central Silk Board, then he said, sir, he is a new boy. He doesn't know anything. Nothing will happen. 50,000 acres தான் இருக்கும் அதுக்கு மேலே போகாது either rain will come and destroy the crop or drought will come and destroy the crop. So there are certain agriculture because as we were mentioning labor shortage, rain issues, people are not willing to work, so it will not grow beyond that. This boy is new, so he is talking many things, so like that, when you listen to others, then I was very surprised and shocked also at that time that why he is telling like this. He is a senior officer. He should not say like this. But now when I look back, when I was there for 4 years in sericulture, we have taken to 1 lakh acres at that time. We installed a lot of post-cocoon, release units. We brought 2 units from China. I visited China. I went to Athens and made a presentation. Now when you see, it is 53,000 acres. So what he said is true, what I said was wrong. But that doesn't mean that we should not work. I mean, it's okay. All of us have to make our efforts. The rest is in the, natural events take place. And it's true that, sometimes excess rain causes damage, sometimes drought causes damage, sometimes some other crop, like, you have turmeric. So if the price of turmeric go up, people will throw mulberry and they will plant turmeric. You can't prevent farmers. You can't say, no, I gave you subsidy. In fact, there was an audit objection that, you have given subsidy for construction of a shed, for rearing. Now the farmer has gone to turmeric, so that shed has become waste. So you have caused so much loss to the government. We can't, how can we arrest a farmer? That you have taken subsidy for mulberry plantation, now you have shifted to, though we have agreement with farmer, but farmers has his choice, if he feel paddy gets better yield and better remuneration than sugar cane, he will go for paddy. If sericulture gives better, he gives for sericulture. So there are so many issues, which why I started this was when we come to this type of meeting, it broaden or widen our knowledge sphere, and we learn many things. So I was really impressed by Mr. Roshan Lal's presentation. He has touched many things, though everything is known. All of you are for 40 years. Even I have done 35 years of service. So we know nothing is new, but how something has been done, how it has been found effective. Out of 4 or 5 options available, which option is working? At least we have one example where something is working. So as far as sugar is concerned, they have already, highlighted the objective of this workshop is also basically to deliberate upon how to improve productivity and how to increase the recovery. These are the two major objectives. Now we have to find various micro, objectives to reach these major steps. In fact, I was Joint Commissioner of Sugar in 1996 in Tamil Nadu. That time sugar price was 26 rupees. That is now it is 2022. So I come back to this department after 26 years of service, and a fight sugar price is 33 rupees. So the share price of sugar mills have gone up, but the sugar price has not gone up. So we have to see, because I was seeing in every day now it is a quarterly season, EID Perry, Pundi Sugars, many other sugar factories in North UP. Some factories are really doing well. Some of our cooperative mills are really sinking and we are making huge losses. So we are learning, and few of our mills are also running profitably. So what I am telling is, we have limitations. As previous speakers was telling, we can't think of increasing the area, doubling the area under sugarcane in coming years, because there are other competitive crops. There are other issues where agriculture, further expansion of agriculture is limited. So we have to basically aim at increasing the productivity. So what I was discussing with my officers, before I came for this workshop, again, such type of workshops, make you think. And I am there for nearly a year. I mean, I know many things, but yesterday I was asking them. They say, sir, we are getting about 30 tons of sugar cane per acre for last 10 years, 15 years. There is no increase in productivity. Maybe 1 ton or 2 tons would have gone up and down. So, which is really very, serious issue. We have to really attempt to reach 40, 50 tons. That is what we can do, as we cannot think of increasing area too much. Because what happens this year, area will go up. Next year again, there will be drought. In Tamil Nadu, we have a 5-year cycle. Every 5 years, you get floods, and then after 2 years, you start getting drought. So we are now going into the next phase. 2 years of floods are over now. So maybe this year onwards, next year, if that cycle repeats, we may get lesser rainfall. So again, you will lose area. So area increase may not be, we can always attempt 10-20%, like we have increased 20% last year. This year again, the plantation registration is quite healthy and we are showing 20% increase in area. But that's all we can try. We can't increase area too much. But we have to think of increasing productivity. He has mentioned various ways, farming groups, cluster of farmers, sensitization, better agriculture practices, drip irrigation. So many things are there, which is known to all of us. But it has to be implemented at field. In cooperative, we have many, logistical issues. Because, the technical and scientific things are to be discussed by many, dignitaries who are there here. I am there to share my, actual field experience. Now, when we plant, in the cooperative sectors, what will happen? Farmers will come to road. They say, sir, our crop is ready. You start crushing. Though the recovery will be 6%, but he will say, you start crushing in September. Have a special season for me. My crop is ready. I don't want to keep the crop. I will plant at my will. You have to start crushing at whenever time my crop is ready. You have to listen. You can't say, no, I will not crush. Recovery will be 6%. Your recovery 4%, then you have to crush. So there are certain issues, agriculture practices. Farmers have to be more, professionally managed. As he was mentioning, we have to involve technological, applications. We are also trying, like our way bridges, our plantation, our farmers data, we have computerized. We are issuing, in fact, all of you know that the subsidy goes to farmer direct to their accounts. Nobody can touch that. And it's straight away from director office, it goes to the farmer's account without going to any mill. So many technological innovations have been adopted. It has helped farmers, but again, the major thing is labor. In Tamil Nadu now, the farmer has to shell out 1,500 rupees to cut the sugar cane. Out of 3,000 rupees which we pay, half goes to in cutting the sugar cane. So that's why many farmers are not coming forward to take up sugarcane, cultivation. They are happy in other areas areas. So last week we have organized a workshop. I was met by a person who is in this field for many years. He was mentioning that we have trying to improve mechanization, but again people are asking subsidy. Government can't give thousands and thousands of machines every year by providing subsidy. Government is giving 25, 30 machines every year. So we have requested some people are willing to bring machine if we give some area, an assured area, so that they can have profitable business. So we are working on that, because at least 25 to 50% if we aim this year, slowly we can take it up. Unless we have mechanized cutting of sugarcane, it cannot become a sustainable crop for coming years, because no farmer is going to spend 50% of his money, and even after paying 50% of money, there is no surety that labor will come and cut the crop. So that is another issue, which that's a major challenge which we are facing. In fact, not only in our state, I am told Maharashtra also, Nagpur area has a severe problem this year, because the same set of labor moves around, and if they finish cutting here, they'll go to Karnataka. From there, they'll go to Maharashtra, or they will come from Maharashtra to our place. So we have to really think on that, and all of us have to put our heads around and see how, as we are talking of various varieties, we are also in Tamil Nadu seeing that which variety can suit us more. As he was mentioning, as Mr. Mohan was mentioning about, difference, like in Western UP, like in Western Tamil Nadu, we have better recovery than, Eastern Tamil Nadu, because coastal area is getting less recovery. The temperature variation is more in Western area. In Dharmapuri area, we get about 11%, 11.5% recovery. But in near coast, we get only 9 to 9.5% recovery. This year, Tamil Nadu also, though our recovery hovers between 8 to 9, this year we have shown 0.5% high recovery this year because of small intervention in our cooperative mills. Private mills are already managed much more professionally. And practices, as he was mentioning, as a cane commissioner, I am sharing my views. It's not to hurt anyone, but that is the truth of the day. Many mills indulge in unhealthy practices. They will take unregistered cane. Brokers are there who will lift, one mill's cane to other mill. Since all of the private mills are here, it's my appeal to them. We have to have some ethics in the business, just for the sake of profit or making money. We can't do. Sometimes we take a very generous, view, and we try to be magnanimous, because we understand the difficulty faced by various sugar mills. They are not getting cane. So sometimes they indulge into the small issues, but sometimes it becomes a major issue. Even 5 to 10,000, tons of cane is found to be moving unauthorizedly from one area to other area. So we are trying to, sensitize mills, both private and, cooperative. Normally they don't indulge in, lifting this thing from, because they have their own issues. So we have to have, some self-discipline, some, healthy competitive spirits, rather than indulging in, non-healthy competitive practices. And this I was telling, this involvement of brokers is again causing a major havoc to many of our mills. Some mills are gaining, some mills are losing. So we have to, if the association is there, association also, though SISTA has its own difficulties, there are so many associations. Even we have Sylvester also sitting here amongst us. So I request all of you to kindly, develop some ethics, some code of conduct, so that, we can avoid this type of things. And, administration coming down heavily, putting some punishment on some spinning mill, some sugar mill, doesn't look nice. We are all, grown up. Now we are a country which is more than 70 years of independence. So let us have some better, healthy code of conduct, so that we are not, forced to, be brought to a discipline. As far as variety is concerned, I have shared a few views of myself. There are so many things officers given in writing, but I think many of you, professionally and technically, you are all, well aware of various interventions which are required. Now, from cooperative side also, we are trying, as you was mentioning, the better pricing for byproducts. Like molasses, the value of the, sale price of molasses, sale price of rectified spirit, all those things we are also trying to be more competitive, more professional, so that our mills get better rate for that. Then we also trying to, go for value-added products like, brown sugar, or even packed sugar, or even powdered jaggery. because I find in Tamil Nadu also there's a lot of demand for powdered jaggery. So non-sulfate powdered jaggery, we are trying to put up a small plant. These are very, it's not a very high cost intensive units, even 10 crores, 15 crores investment. You can put up a plant. So in cooperative sector also we are trying to be more competitive, try to think out of the jacket, go for more value-added products, go for better realization of the, byproducts, even biomass-based, feeding of cogen plants also we are thinking and we are planning. We are also sending our people to various states. They have gone to UP, they have gone to Punjab, they have gone to Maharashtra, they have gone to Karnataka, they have gone to even Assam and studied various units which have been put up by even private sugar factories, so that we can also learn from them and we can adopt those technologies which are easy for adoption, which are not very cost intensive. And we are also trying to improve our mills machinery. We are now modernizing the labs, we are modernizing the weigh bridges so that leakages are stopped, and by stopping leakage itself you can improve the performance to some extent. And as I have already mentioned about, even of special seasons, we are also trying to shift seasons. Like last year, we negotiated with the farmers, talked to the farmers, and shifted, crushing by 15 days, which really helped us by getting better recovery. So there are so many things which can be done by all of us together. And these small interventions really make the difference. I mean, bigger things are there. Okay, I say I will modernize the mills. I need nearly 1,000 crores. Government is not going to give 1,000 crores to sugar department immediately, which is already a loss-making department. In fact, sugar is one of the most loss-making department in Tamil Nadu. So whenever we go to finance department, they shut their doors after seeing us. They say, you are the curse to the department. You are losing 1,000 crores every year. So we have tried to, tell them that we are capable of, turning around. And we will definitely turn around in the next 2-3 years and show you that at least half of the sugar mills will run on profit. And half of the sugar mills will cut down their losses. This year also, I think around 50 crores, we are going to show less loss. So because of various practices, and again, we can all take pride that when I was commissioner, losses were reduced by 50 crores. It's not that I have done many things. God has helped, nature has helped. The rains were better, plantation was better. So we got more cane, more crushing means less loss. So all those natural benefits were also there. But we are all, if we all are in a positive state of mind, if we all help each other, if we make these small steps, definitely we can turn around, and next few years can be better for the shoe industries with new ethanol policy, export opportunities. Definitely, I am sure that both cooperative and private sugar mills will show the way, and we are going to have better days to come. I once again thank the organizers for organizing this event, and we will be definitely benefited by listening to the experience of other participants. If we find something is worth emulation, we will go to their place and learn to them. If anyone feels that something can be learned from us, we are all welcome. You can come to us anytime. We will take you around. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable special address. Now it's time for releasing the seminar proceedings. We request Shri Shivanand Kalkari, IRS Commissioner of Sugars, will release the seminar proceedings of SISTA, and Shri R. Nandakumar, President SISTA, will receive the souvenir.